Welcome, friends, back to Baldur's Gate 3. We had a very exciting episode last time in which we were able to bring on an additional party member. Yes, even this late in Act 3, one individual named Minsk and his little hamster companion, miniature giant space hamster companion, Boo. So now he is here at camp with us. But we've switched out Jaheira for Gale because we are going to go ahead and tackle some of Gale's personal quests. We're going to go to Sorcerous Sundries, and we're also going to visit another wizard who resides in Baldur's Gate, who seems to have some kind of business with the Night Song, Dame Aelin, the Aasimar. But first of all, we have the pleasure of leveling up Gale to level 11, and if I'm not mistaken, we can plan on his first level 6 spells. Yeah. So, these are very powerful indeed. So we want to be very careful about which ones we take. We got Sunbeam, Irresistible Dance, Freezing Sphere, Globe of Invulnerability, Flesh to Stone, Eye Bite, Disintegrate, Create Undead, Circle of Death, Chain Lightning, Arcane Gate. Now, some of these are very good, but I also know right off the bat I am not going to take because we have the spell scrolls for them. And I've been pretty good throughout this playthrough of just giving all of my spell scrolls, or at least one, I should say, of each type to Gale for him to learn. So, for instance, Eye Bite and Disintegrate are both very good, but we have the scrolls for them. So I think I'm going to take... And the same thing for Chain Lightning. I think I'm going to take... maybe Globe of Invulnerability. Freezing Sphere just does not excite me. Wall of Ice, that's very interesting. Maybe I'll take a Wall of Ice. So a couple environmental effects. Arcane Gate, the teleportation portals. If they weren't concentration, that would excite me more. But as it is, concentration is a resource I can't always afford to spend for something like that. Circle of Death, I mean, straight up damage is great, but this utility of invulnerability, and yeah, I think that's what we're going to take here. So there we go. Level 6 spell slots ready to go. And while we're at it, let's open up the spellbook. We can learn all of these. Chain Lightning, Disintegrate, Eye Bite, Flesh to Stone, Freezing Sphere, Irresistible Dance, Sunbeam. So we did a pretty good job of picking the ones that we had scrolls for. So there we go. So Gale pretty much has access to any 6th level spell that he might want, based on the situation. And he's got one of them, it looks like. Okay, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and get us over to Baldur's Gate and next to our next quest marker. So I'll see you over there. Let's head on over to Sorcerous Sundries. So there are a couple quests over there that it looks like are going to be available for us, which is very exciting. I love a good wizard quest, you know. Let's see. Looks like we are right here on the edge of Sorcerous Sundries. Geezer Loris.
Do you know how hard it was to get those cabbages into the city? Nigh on impossible.
Oh, that's a spilled cabbage cart. That's a... Is that an Avatar reference? Avatar: The Last Airbender? I feel like it might be. Alright, so troll around here.
You,
oh, what's this?
Damn disease of the gate. Lady
What,
Mazora
me?
told me everything. How you and the Blade of Frontiers slaughtered his own father. How he craves ultimate power.
No,
how
you've
he
been...
means to make the city bow to him and him alone.
You've been misinformed.
First I finish you, then I finish the Duke's traitorous son.
Oh, wow. No, we can persuade her. DC 18. Yeah, this should be okay. Alright, phew. I don't think I want to fight her. She's probably just
Stand down.
frustrated about the way that the city's
believe
fallen
you.
apart, you know.
The battle lord help me. What darkness has fallen upon us? Listen, there's something Wyll should know. On his way from Elturel, Ravengard sent a messenger with word of the cult. He knew about the Absolute. I thought little of it at first, but he realized the danger before anyone else did. He understood that if the cult was successful in raising an army, Baldur's Gate would be doomed. And he knew that to protect the city, one trained in the ways of the great champions would have to rouse the worm living beneath.
The worm?
If I'm not mistaken,
Like a
that
dragon?
would be Wyll.
Whoa, there's a dragon living under the city? This is news to me.
A bronze dragon, to be precise, sleeping beneath us. The worm goes by many names. Ansor, the Waiting Storm, the Heart of the Gate. He made Balduran a binding promise to protect the city when its need was greatest.
Well, that's super cool.
The city's survived countless threats, but Ravengard knew its walls would fall to the cult. With him gone, and the city near ruin, your call is to unleash the Heart of the Gate. Take this, the legend of Ansor. The bards call it a tall tale, but every last word is true. Follow its path to the worm, or do not, and let the coast be drowned in blood.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, sure, I would love to meet a dragon. For a Dungeons and Dragons adventure, there have been remarkably few dragons, right?
I was right to lay down my arms. Fohammer be praised. I should go, gather allies. We'll join you in your hour of need. Free the worm, and may his thunderous wind drive the Absolute from the coast.
Interesting. Yeah, why don't we... I guess let's read that real quick. Legend of Answer. Baldur's Gate, great Balduran's birth. O Balduran, founder due veneration, his guardian dragon Answer, tremendous in worth, a savior below, our eternal elation, to Wormway, neath prison's deepest level, to be found by not a soul nor devil. Note, entrance in Worm's Rock prison? With a lightning shock, a true hero's spark flickers, the torch is alight, and Worm's eyes shall awake glitter. Note, something about sparks and torches use lightning skills? Its trials, no common adventurer may succeed. When each day sends forth new ones to their fates, but one great hero, by the Founder's will decreed, shall only once grant our age the Heart of the Gate. Note, only a great hero can pass the trials and awaken Answer. Well, we for sure...
But what's this of a true hero's spark?
True hero's spark, huh. Yeah, we will for sure go check that out. So, man, Wyll's quest just gets more and more convoluted, but interesting at the same time. Alright, but dragons are going to have to be reserved for another time. For now, we have to go read magical books with Gale, which I'm sure he is excited about. He has long been wanting to come to Sorcerous Sundries. And to be honest, this is pretty exciting, so... Alright, an animated armor of some sort.
Let me back in. I'll bring Lorroakan out here, you tin tube. You tell Lorroakan I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it.
Who were you trying to talk to? I'm not sure if I
Lorroakan,
trust this guy.
the wizard who set out the contract. He owns this place. And his little page boy inside knows how to get to him. Lorroakan said it'd be easy money. A smash and grab. Get in, get the night song, go. Turns out his little relic was in a temple of Shah, beneath an army of goblins. Would never have taken my people in if I'd known. I can't bring them back. But I can make Lorroakan cough up. Especially if you found the relic.
I think we'll tell him that we found it. Oh. But we have to tell him that it was an Aasimar. Alright, against my better judgment, I'm gonna tell him.
An Aasimar? Hells. If I'd known, I'd have asked for more gold. Kidnapping costs more than theft. Don't forget, I'm the one who gave you that contract. I want my cut.
Okay. Well. I haven't been paid.
Good luck getting a blue copper out of Lorroakan. Guy's tighter than a black-nosed sheep. You get that money, you come find me. Or I'll come looking for you.
Well, I'm not that intimidated by this guy, I'll be honest. He kind of looks like a magazine catalog model, but anyway, I'm not going to hold that against him. Oh, it's our friend Roland. Ha! Look at that. Looks like he's landed on his feet all right.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
This is, my apprenticeship. It has not been what I expected. Master Lorroakan is, a difficult man. He's consumed by his pursuit of the Night Song. I haven't learnt a thing, and I fear it will stay that way.
Lucky escape, given Lorroakan's reputation. He'd have little of value to teach you.
Gale throwing
But
shade.
never mind that.
Classic Gale.
What can I do for you?
Well, I guess I have information on the Night Song, if that gets us to talk to
Be
him.
very sure before you make to visit Lorroakan. He's got a beastly temper. But if you really do know something, he'll want to see you. Head upstairs. You can find the way into his tower up there.
Okay, cool. Let's maybe see what he has for sale
can I
as
help you?
well.
I suppose that, at least, I can help with.
Cool. And we've got 14,000, well, 12,000 now. Whoa, Vest of Soul Rejuvenation. Oh, that's for monks. It looks super cool, though. Beginning of your turn, the ring activates and heals you 1 to 4 hit points. So that would be great if you were downed. It would basically be an automatic stabilizer. Quick spell gloves. Ooh, cantrips that cost an action cost a bonus action instead. So, for instance, Gale could cast a spell and then cast Firebolt. That would be fantastic. This is really good druid armor. Whoa, this is a cool hat. Ooh, is it cooler than the hat that I'm wearing right now? Ooh, tempting. I do really like it. Maybe we'll get it for Wyll. He's been kind of down in the dumps lately, you know. More charisma is always good for warlocks. So, you know, I say if you buy anybody a hat, that will automatically cheer them up. I think that is one of the fundamental laws of the universe. Hats cheer people up. Okay, what else do we have here? Most of these we already have in one form or another, so yeah. Interesting. I think we may have maxed out our spell book right now. I honestly think we have pretty much every spell that is listed here, which is wild to say. So we'll hold off on that. I guess the question is this Ring of Regeneration. We could probably find a pretty good use for that, right? Somebody can always use that. And then the quick spell gloves for Gale. All for a very reasonable price. Only 1,200 gold. Not bad at all.
Hope you found what you're...
Not bad at all. Let's go ahead and throw that on Gale, lest I forget. So he has the Bracers of Defense, +2 bonus to AC. That's cool. Definitely cool, but his AC is still 16 with some of the other stuff that we have thrown on him, so I think that's perfectly fine. And then Karlach, maybe we'll give her the gloves. Yeah. Yeah. We'll do that. Which one was it again? Yeah, Bracers of Defense. cool. So her AC is now 17, which makes sense for her because she is a frontliner. And then the Ring of Regeneration. So, the thing about this Ring of Exalted Marrow is we're not really running into undead all that much. And I really care about Penelope staying alive. So I think we'll give ourselves effectively the Ring of Regeneration and go from there. Alright. Well, maybe we'll check in with the inhabitants around here.
Have you seen
See what's going
how
on.
much the prices have risen? Might as well be throwing my gold straight into the lava elemental.
I don't know. I thought it was a very reasonable price.
The lava elemental looks at you placidly, near unfathomable heat beating against your face.
Not one for conversation, I suppose.
Bookseller. She can point us at a tome I need.
Oh, she's the bookseller?
Do you think that zombie looks fresh? Is fresh good? I never know with zombies.
Sorry, that's not really my area of expertise. He said that there was a bookseller and then he wanted to talk to them. Not sure who. Oh, over there, I see.
I'm with a customer at the moment.
Okay, no worries. Carry on. Here we go. Here's the bookseller. Tolna Tomemonger.
Literature department. Can I help you?
Why are you whispering? Oh, I love it when my first thought is an actual possible response.
These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence.
Okay. Yeah, let's not insult her. I'm trying to find out about this weird Book of the Dead that I've had for a very long time.
Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate.
Yeah, so I've heard.
Between us, even Master Lorroakan was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sites of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you?
Oh. Sure. Probably the Netherese one, right? Wasn't the necromancy book a Netherese book?
It is said to be written by Lord Karsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra, failed, and was banished for the attempt. Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
That's it. That's what I need.
Cool. We'll take
The
it.
Annals of Karsus would no doubt have much to say about the crone's true nature. If only you could read them.
Well, Gale can. How much is it?
Aye. Books as temperamental as these are not on sale.
Oh.
They are
Can I
secured in
read
our
them?
vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm.
Well, then what's the point of having
lucky
them?
to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The Annals of Karsus are best left unread.
Isn't it your job to share knowledge, not keep it locked away? At least tell me where it is. There we go. Let's lay on the old Penelope charm. Oh, critical success. Yes.
Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either.
Well, I feel like if we were to ask to buy it off her, she'd be really offended. Let's try. I don't know.
I already told you. It is locked in our vault. And with good reason. Imagine if a tome so dangerous was sold to someone with such poor comprehension.
Okay, I get it.
You certainly have. Even simple knowledge of these tomes is enough to stimulate
Look,
most.
I don't appreciate what a book snob you are, alright? I read sometimes. Let's see if there's any other books
How can I help you?
that we need to learn about. About those rare
What would
books.
you like to know?
Let's learn about the Tharsiot Codex.
Interesting choice.
Oh, Necromancy of Thays
If I
for
didn't
this one.
know better, I
I
think
see.
you might have the Necromancy of Thay in your possession.
Well, I do.
I'd advise tremendous care with the Tharkiot Codex. The cost of unlocking its mysteries is onerous.
Okay, well, Sights of the Seelie.
Its author was a spectacularly talented halfling. She was, allegedly, able to establish contact with members of the Seelie court. Can you even imagine what wonders the Fey Pantheon might have revealed? Incredible.
Yeah, so the Seelie Court is in the Feywild. Kind of like in the Fairyland, like with Titania and Oberon, A Midsummer's Night Dream, Puck, all that good stuff. Curriculum of Strategy.
You've heard about the Red Knight, I trust?
No.
Devout strategist made exarch of Tempest. This treaty is a compilation of her own design, kept here on the material plane for the benefit of us mortals. Quite rare.
These all sound very interesting. Alright, well, let's trade, I guess. The Folly of Karsus, Wizards of Note, Lorroakan, Editor's Edition, Shadowweave. There's a lot of interesting books here that I would like to read. ABC, The Liches and Me. Hunter's Guide to Hags. A few odds and ends of scrolls, most of which we already have. All of which we already have. Maybe we don't have Scroll of Circle of Death, but I don't need it that much. Okay, well... So, how exactly are we going to get in there? Search Tolna's office. We need a way into her office, huh? So, where did she say her office was? Is this her office right here? Not sure. Oh, free samples.
Too late for that now, isn't it, dear?
Take that.
You might have a bit of that
I'll
catnip
take
decoction
that.
left, as long as Lord
And I'll take
Portash
that.
hasn't
Garlic,
gotten
just
into
in
it.
case we run into any vampires. Oh, actually, we will run into some vampires, as a matter of fact. Because of, what's his name? Cazador. That's coming up here soon.
On our doorstep.
Alright, a few books here. Armillary Sphere. Okay. I think we've done most of the conversating here that we need to. We need to figure out a way into her office, but we can always figure that out after we talk to the boss man himself. Oh, that's her office right here, is it?
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Lorroakan's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Okay. Oh, nice. Gain an audience with Lorroakan. He set us a puzzle to solve before getting an audience with him. We need to select the right portal to step through. Great. Alright, let's read the plaques.
The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own.
I mean, sort of. What does this one say?
The Night Song is an immortal being.
Oh.
The child of a deity.
Yeah, that one. That's not really a puzzle. That's just more saying what she actually is. You know? Oh, the old William Tell, huh?
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. Nicklaw, you may go. I see no night song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the night song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time?
Well, we've got a few questions.
You'll have more gratitude than you know how to count once the night song is in my hands. Do you have it or not?
She isn't an it.
She? Then you do know her. You've been to Shah's temple. To the Shadowfell. You've looked upon the night song's face. Tell me, and choose your next words carefully. Where is she now?
Why do you want her so badly?
I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend.
He seems very spoiled,
Let
doesn't
us
he?
cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. There's very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever.
So... Binding the Night Song forever. How unoriginal. Need I recite the tale of Ketheric Thorm and his, well, unfortunate fate?
It didn't work out for poor Ketheric, did it? He was a fool. A desperate mercenary who poured out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror. The Night Song will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and god. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded.
Well... Ensnaring an immortal won't make you a god, again, as Ketheric found out himself.
Of course not. But perhaps, after enough lifetimes, I might make a start of it.
He would seek the power of gods for the pettiest of reasons. His own gratification. At least I seek them for the better of all.
What's that? I didn't quite catch the words, but the insolent tone was clear enough.
I wish I had...
Pitying, not insolent. You chase one power without knowing an even greater one lies within my reach.
Oh, Gale.
A crown
I wish I had
of
Gale's
castes.
commentary through the whole
Once
game.
we acquire it, your ambitions will be dwarfed. I'll be able to stand against Mystra and wrest her powers from her for the betterment.
Whoa, well, we didn't
of
say
all.
that, Gale. We never said anything about fighting Mystra.
Nonsense. Even if it still existed, you couldn't possibly handle its power.
Perhaps you could not. But Netherill's power is in my blood. And Mystra? I know her in ways that most mortals can only dream of.
Biblically.
Ah, so it is you. Mistress discarded lapdog. And now you think your bark is cause to make me tremble?
There is no need for me to bark. My actions will speak for themselves. In time.
Then go. Act. I'll open a fine vintage in your name once word of your failure reaches me.
Man, these guys are like high schoolers, just very catty. The ego of wizards, huh? So what exactly do you want? You want to know where she is, right? I'll tell her to come here just to give her the satisfaction of ripping you to shreds. Yeah?
We shall see, won't we? Do as I say, and you will be rewarded beyond imagination. Fail, and you give up the prize to the next motivated mercenary to encounter my contract. The choice is yours, but make no mistake, I always get what I want.
Huh. So decide what to do. Lorroakan wants us to bring the Night Song to him. Regardless of what we decide to do, we should tell her about Lorroakan. She would want to know. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. As a matter of fact, like, why don't we do that now? Lorroakan, I have responded out of respect to my counselor Balthazar, who advises me that you may prove a loyal ally in the coming fight. I understand you wish to know about the soul cage which binds the Night Song to me. Details I cannot and will not provide, but the magic itself is necromantic in nature, designed by my aforementioned counselor. I hope your curiosity is satisfied. General form. Interesting. So he was in correspondence with him. Okay, well, let's just take a quick look around here. Just kind of get the lay of the land. Man, I bet he has a lot of good stuff here, huh? Alright, there's that little arcane thing that he would trap her with. There's a few books and chests and some interesting things up there. Okay. Ooh, a bunch of myrmidons. A book throne? Wow. Now that I have not seen. That I have not seen, but it is very cool. Nice. Okay. Well, we should definitely come prepared for quite a fight, if it comes to that. But let's exit for now. So I'm thinking, first of all, we'll try to figure out how to get into that back office to get that book for Gale. And then, maybe we'll just pop back to camp real quick. Oh, there were more portals here that we could have entered. I didn't even see that.
The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own. The Night Song is an ancient potion that allows its drinker to become irresistibly attractive to man and god alike. The Night Song is a druidic staff that allows its bearer command over an army of ancient beasts.
Okay. Well, we need to get here into this door, right? Search tool in his office. Well, I can unlock it. Technically, I am out of range of sight, right? Let's save real quick. Just in case anything terrible happens. But we should be able to just throw a scroll of invisibility on this.
Invisibility.
And, oh, I can't lockpick? Are you kidding me? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's not a very high DC. That's actually good. Oh. Well, famous last words, huh? Let's go again. Whoa, come on. Interesting how a lot of these failures come in multiple iterations in a row, you know? Okay.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine.
Okay, alright. Well, we unlocked the door. And now they're looking straight at us. Maybe we go talk to them and tell them that somebody's committed a crime somewhere else. That's no fun. What if I were to perform here? Would that distract their attention, these armors? Wow. Massive failure. Nobody... Nobody at all cares. Least of all this armor. Okay, well, gosh, what are we gonna do now? That invisibility did not last very long, did it? Alright, we might have to... Can we create more potions of invisibility? Yeah, we can. We have one left. So... we have to use it wisely. So let's do this. Turn-based mode. Take the potion of invisibility. Open the door. Come in here. Close the door. As for how I'm going to get out... oh, I know exactly how I'm going to get out. I am going to... just fast travel to the nearest, portal. Oh no, close the door! That was close. Alright. Officious note. Miklaur, Master Lorroakan, has requested his tome of divination spells to be brought to the basement. He must focus without interruption in order to see the unseen. Since you refused to speak to me since the incident with the ape, I have no choice but to make my requests in writing. Alright, Sorcerous Sundries basement key. I'll take that. Thank you very much. A note from Vompter. Miklaur, as you refused to speak to me following the incident with the three-eyed man, I have no choice but to make my request in writing. Master Lorroakan instructs you to bring his newly acquired lamp, the one with the djinn, to the vault, and to store it behind the protective wall. It is far too dangerous to be left on display in the shop proper. Well, funnily enough, we have a genie of our own. An alternative perspective, the weave. According to standard wisdom, the weave is composed of the body of Mystra, or the domain of Mistral, the threads connecting all of creation to the source of magic itself. I posit to the intrepid reader that the truth is far more fascinating. The weave as we know it is not invisible at all. No. Certain among us, whom I call seers, can sense the true nature of the weave as an incredibly fine, but highly physical and edible substance left in our realm by spacefaring giants called immortums several aeons ago. Each time we wield this power, creatures called weave devils consume these strands of weave, and their excrement is a powerful force we call magic. I know this will shock many readers, but I only deliver the facts as I know them, and as the esteemed wizarding community wants to keep them from you. I love it. I love the conspiracy theories even here in this magical world. For the stout and sturdy. Adventurers wanted for a perilous and profitable quest. It's the whole night song handbill ad. A clasped book. Oh, and that's probably the entrance to the office, yeah? I'll take this chest. And there's a portal in here, and of course I would like my friends to come with me. But I'm not supposed to be here. So, how is that going to work out? So through a combination of charisma checks, lockpicking, harassing the guards, various other and sundry methods, we have made it into the office which is excellent because I, for one, cannot wait to see what manner of sublime arcane artifacts await us down here. Oh, very nice. Very nice. I see bookshelves. Bookshelves make me think maybe there's a few spell scrolls we could make our way to taking. Okay, scroll of bone chill. Cool, very nice.
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes.
Alright, a little bit of alchemical stuff as well. Oh, ooh, scroll of sunbeam. That's very nice. Maybe we can have Gale learn that.
That's curious.
What do we find? Oh, a button. Okay, we'll push the button in a second. Let's finish our exploration of everything around here. Scroll of fireball. Very nice. Obviously, Gale is extremely conversant with that already. Okay. Let's push the button. I'm here for it. Pushing buttons in Wizard's Vaults is always a great idea, right? Okay, cool. I guess we can continue to walk on this, right? It's still a thing? Cool. Throw some guidance on there. Lovely. And we got, ooh, Scroll of Globe of Invulnerability, Circle of Death, and Disintegrate. Wow. It would have been nice to have had those before I bought them for Gale, but... Oh! Secrets! Secrets here. What do we have here? Peculiar lamp. Oh, wasn't there something we read about a genie being summoned or kept down here? Ironic, because of course we have a genie of our own. Why don't we save that for a little bit and just explore the rest of the vaults down here? Just because I don't know if summoning the genie is going to be like you get a wish or you have to fight the genie. Oh, that was underwhelming. Or I'm not sure what to expect, but in the off chance that it totally derails us, I want to kind of complete the exploration of the environment here. Some oils and elixirs. Very nice. I'll take that. Alchemical stuff. More alchemical stuff. Let's make sure there's no more hidden rooms or what have you. Back here. Doesn't appear to be. Oh! Some stuff to sell. Was that a way for me to get through here? No, we're just glitching through the wall. Oh, Luke's freezing sphere. Nice. We've gotten some extremely solid spell scrolls, I have to say. Alright, this display case. I don't know what's in it. Ooh. DC 20, huh? Alright, so we need to roll, what? A DC... Oh, creature gains advantage on dex checks. It's concentration, though, but it says until long rest. Is that worth casting to give us advantage on this check? Let's do it. A little advantage never hurt anybody. Ooh. Even with advantage. No joy. Well, that's why we... Ooh. Man, these are some brutal rolls in a row. There we go. Thank you, advantage. Thank you, advantage. The Red Knight's final stratagem. Before her time as an exarch of Tempest and goddess of strategy, the Red Knight was a paladin most devout. She toured armies the world over as both student and teacher, and thus she was elevated by Tempest to her current status. These pages contain that of her which was left on the material plane after her ascension.
Quite some valuable knowledge hidden
Whoa,
between these pages.
Scroll of Artistry of War. This is very interesting and new. It's like a massive magic missile, like upcast magic missile. Summon the apparitions of 6 master strategists. Each apparition strikes a target of your choosing, dealing 8 to 18 force damage on a hit, and it's recharges on a short rest, which is very good. I wonder, can Gale learn this? I don't see why not, right? I don't see why you wouldn't be able to learn this. Let's take a look.
Lovely day, this.
Let's look in his spell book. So he's got Circle of Death, and he's got Curriculum of Strategy, Artistry of War. Yeah. Cool. That's pretty neat. Let's get rid of Cone of Cold, maybe, and we'll throw on this Strategy of War. Nice.
All right, what now?
We are profiting already, but Mr. Fancy Pants Wizard Lorroakan is not going to appreciate
catch a break.
his valuables being looted, I would suspect. But he's not here to do anything about it, is he? Alright, is there another secret room back here? There is not. It is very nice having the advantage on these checks, especially not having Astarion, you know? Like, he would be my go-to for all this stuff. Alas, I did not bring the rogue on a heist. You know, go figure. Cool. What do we have back here? Scroll of Sunbeam. Ooh. Caution before the Seelie. Alright, let's... Well, first of all, let's loot the other stuff in here, and then we will for sure read the correspondence before we start poking around on, unknown books. Unknown, possibly magical books, I should say. Alright, query... let's pick up the silver glass. Query from Dehurst. I swear it to be true, Lorroakan. I was on the very cusp of joining my fellow miscreants for the ritual when crash. Right on top of me fell a gangle of tousled hair and magic most strange. Just then, something happened I can hardly describe. So foreign was the weave. No, not weave at all, that ensnared me. This fellow, I didn't quite catch his name, something with a T and Q, Toqueen, created some manner of anomaly that temporarily trapped me twixt our world and who knows where. Tell me, have you ever heard of such a thing? So from memory, in Divinity Original Sin 2, there was a character called Tarquin who had some kind of arcane abilities. I wonder if that's possibly a reference to that. And it used not the weave, it used the source as the font of magic. I wonder if that's a reference to that. Okay, Diary of a Mage. I can feel the moments ticking by, the essence of me growing older, grayer, with every chiming of the bell. This morning, when I awoke, my back arched with such force I nearly cried out. Such indignities await, unless I can arrest the process entirely. There are ways, I wouldn't be the first. But the night song is so near, the magic so well proven, the drawbacks practically non-existent. This is my path, and every moment counts. Lorroakan's feeling the throes of getting old. Lorroakan, we see you, and we always will. Do take care to maintain utmost respect for the art, and our purposes need not cross. Signed by the collective, the Cowled Wizards of Amen. I'm sure that's a reference to another D&D module, but I'm not extremely conversant on the lore there. Alright, Caution before the Seelie. This tome recounts the experience of an unfortunate halfling forced to join the Seelie court during an ill-fated tour of the Beastlands. It is caked with dust and grime, yellowed feathers and black fur fall from between its pages. Magic and Mischief. Scroll of Bestial Communion. The Diva can cast Wrathful Smite, Revivify, and Concussive Smash. Huh. So a Diva is one of the planar allies, right? It's one of the planar allies that we could summon. It's like either a Cambion, a Diva, or a Genie. I want to say. So it's kind of like a variation on summon planar ally, maybe?
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master... The Lorroakan.
Sounds like a suggestion. Not a hard and fast rule. I'll throw some guidance on there. Roll with advantage. Easy peasy. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, this seems ominous. You know what? I think for our purposes here, before we get too much farther... Ooh, and Gale's failing perception checks. I don't love it. Let's pause here. When we come back, we will continue our tour of the vaults of Sorcerous Sundries and see if we can't get a bit closer to finding the book, or two books rather, one about the Crown of Karsus, one about the Necromancy of Thay, the Book of the Undead, and then also maybe we will pop back to camp and let Dame Aelin, the Moon Maiden, the erstwhile Night Song, let her know of Lorroakan's interest, and maybe forewarned is forearmed. That's what they say, right? And we're a good friend to them in that respect. So, with that, thank you for watching. Hope you had a very magical episode, and I'll see you in the next one.